one's gonna last a while, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, one's gonna last a while, isn't it? Okay, well, I've had to mute that. One person watching, more than likely me. Oh, that's looking a bit broken. Am I expecting anyone to watch this? Probably not. I'm just gonna be driving some trains. I like trains. That's that from all the train videos I've been putting up fairly recently. Which one am I gonna do? I've only had the North Wales coastal because I've run out of Class 37 experiences and I want to do more Class 37s. I keep seeing stuff. What is that? Probably briefly freezing or some shit. Let's see. That's what I want. Broadcasting to YouTubers resumes, yes, because it's very, very bloody slow, in it, mate. Empty rake of aggregate wagons. Do I want aggregate? I don't know. 1998, 1997, 1996. So we're going to be seeing no Electrostars if we go to London to Brighton. Let's see. Could do a Class 350. AP39, I don't think that's gonna work. Got a Pendolino scenario. Postal working. Yeah, that'll work for me. Class 86. Not bad. Ah, hello, Victor. Hello. There are more people watching. Incredible. Okay, well, apologies for any freezes that have been happening, because every time I click on a new thing, it takes a little bit to load. And but yeah, you can hear me alright, right? Because my microphone is on. Do tell me. Because it would be very, very embarrassing. Ah, yes, okay, good. Yes, it would be very embarrassing if I was just talking to myself and no one could hear me. You know how it is. Right, I'm gonna do the Class 86. This is an 80-minute scenario, so it's quite long. 9:35? Yeah, fine, whatever. Hang on. What is it? 90 minutes from now would be... Oh... Bloody hell, 90 minutes. Hour and a half, so half an hour from now. 10 o'clock. 11. Quite long. Okay, no. I want to do that one, but it's quite long. So I'll look for something a bit shorter that's also a bit more inviting, because something like this, it's freight, and freight's okay, but I prefer passenger services because it's faster. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should turn the audio down. That way it'll be easier to hear me. Graphics, yeah, we'll turn on the dynamic clouds. Yeah, this is one of the issues. So much to choose from, and yet you don't know which one to choose. What about Riviera line? That one's 30 minutes. That one will do. Class 50, diesel locomotive. Right. So, yeah, the loading on this game takes absolutely forever. So it's going to. The stream is probably going to be stuttering a bit whilst it loads things in. So do bear with. The stream is still active. It's not about to die, unless it does die, and in that case, yes, it's dead. But where am I going with this? I don't know. Yes, this game is Train Simulator 2021. In case that wasn't obvious. Also, apologies if you can't hear me during when I'm driving the train, because uh, what is it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's one of those stutters I was talking about. Yeah, so apologies if you can't hear me when I'm driving, because there's no way to change the audio levels in game. You have to exit to the main menu and change the settings from there. So yay. Bit of an oversight, but it's not something that will. It's not something that will be able to be changed. No, is it? Ah, I really hate this sometimes. Come on, load quicker. And stop stuttering during the loading, honestly. Right. Oh man. I apologize for how painfully slow the loading is. Ah, it's better now. it's gone back down again. Well, shit happens. It's definitely taking its time, but that's the first time I've opened it up today, so it's loading everything into the cache. Oh my god. Hurry up. This is painful. Okay. I could be doing this because I'm trying to broadcast at the same time, but yeah, it does often take quite a long time to load. And that's not because this is a new and very graphically superior game, it's actually because it's quite old and unoptimized. So, yeah, it runs worse with every new generation of tech and stuff. Pardon me. Aha! It's loading! Okay, right. So, we're finally into the scenario, so I'm just gonna... Yep, there we go. It's working absolutely fine. You can come back now, everyone who was watching, which was one person. So there's only 2 people watching now. I'm so popular, yay! So, right. So, but signal E486. The first things first, you must pick up the 4 motorway wagons in the loading bay beside you. That is there. Right. Begin this operation. Ease forward. Wait further instruction. You're booked to depart at 16:40. So get on the move as soon as possible. Finally, please note that your maximum permitted speed is 90 miles per hour. So we're gonna unpause. We're gonna jump into the cab and set this beast up, or beast baby, whatever you want to call it. So. Oh yeah, because everything is loading again, all the sounds. Pressing R, there we go. Turn the clang factor up and the motor factor. We want a nice claggy, noisy train. Goes to class 47, it's left the carriages behind. Ah, okay. Right. So this scenario is based in 1983, when motor rail by British Rail was still a thing. That has not been a thing since 1999, I do believe. Yeah, you can't take your car on a train anymore, except by the Channel Tunnel. I've been down this way before. Normally. Huh. Yeah, never been there before. Right. Need to make sure this final carriage is past this signal. Yeah, that works. Now then. Now propel to the siding and couple to the four motor rail wagons. Right. Got to push, and there's no lights on the back end of this, but fortunately there should be no one around. Yeah, I see how this was done. Yeah, this is the motor rail terminal, and you presume you'd drive the cars onto the FVX, whatever you call it, the flatbed. That's it. Some light braking, so we slow down. We don't want a car crash on a train crash. Oh, there we go. Oh, bit not close enough. Bit more power. There we go. Now pull forward again. Just check what the stream quality is like. It should be 1080p. Yeah, it looks okay. I'll turn it back down to 480 on my end. Here comes another Class 47 with some Mark 1 coaches. into Newton Abbot Platform 3. Apologise for the frog noises, but not something I can typically help these days. Right, so we've got a few minutes to wait because we're booked to leave at a given time. 4 minutes. So, as soon as you're ready and assuming you have the road, you depart for Exeter and you are booked to arrive at 17:02. You're going through a red light, sir. You're under arrest. Oh! The shadows are working on the Mark 1s again. That's incredible. Don't know what decided to... Don't know when they decided to start working. Right, well I have the road. I can go whenever I want. Just under 20 miles to Exeter St David's Station. And Exeter, in case you're not aware, that's in Devon. Or is it Cornwall? I think it's Devon. More than likely Devon. It's the southwest of England. What's it called? Towards Land's End. Going to go past Dawlish, so we're going along the seawall. This was more or less on the very southern coast of the country. be afraid to pose any questions you may have. I do pride myself on my knowledge sometimes. But of course, if I don't know the answers to a question, then I won't be able to answer it. Obviously. So approaching a 60-mile-an-hour board, that means we have to slow down from our current speed down to 60. The driver with knowledge of this route would know how to do that, but in this case, I'm going to hit the Morpeth board, which is this. It's a Morpeth board. Basically a speed warning, and that's when we're going to start to slow down. Notice the floating trees. That's because I've got the some of the scenery density turned down, so not everything is loading in. So yeah, apologies for that. It does break the immersion a little bit. Are we heading through Dawlish now? I don't believe so. No, this is Teignmouth, however you pronounce it, somewhere in Devon or Cornwall. The sea wall, which has been in upgrade works, or is currently undergoing upgrades, because it's just a bit too close or something. I can't remember the exact reason. Oh wow, I've never noticed that before. Huh, okay. Another Morpeth board. We're not going up to 75 miles per hour, even though we can, because then we'd just be slowing right down again. So we're staying around 60 miles an hour here. And now we're going through these tunnels. I don't know what they're called, but this is after the last tunnel. We're going to be going through Dawlish. In fact, there's Dawlish just there. So I've got a few more tunnels to go through. Then we'll be in Dawlish. I'm currently pouring myself the last of my Pepsi. And yeah, you would be able to do this on a train, because typically you don't need to touch the controls much. Actually, do I have? Yes, I do have DSD. So I've now activated that. So now, if I don't touch the controls much, yeah, if I don't touch the controls for about a minute, it will start making a series of beeps, and if I don't acknowledge it, then it's going to apply the emergency brake. And that's the beep. Though I don't think they had the DSD in the 80s. I think it was just the AWS. So in that case, I'm going to turn it back off. I'll just pause so I can answer your questions. So, hello, this game is Train Simulator 2021. We're on the Riveria line, which is the line between Paignton and Exeter on the west coast of Great Britain. The bell, you'll notice, I'll just play again quickly. Okay, so if you saw, there was something in the tracks there. That's an AWS electromagnet. And basically, that it's... if the signal is green, as it is here, you get an all clear ring, and that typically means that the next two block sections, which is the space between signals, those are clear. So, is it two? No, at least the next three block sections, if it's got a standard 4-aspect signal. So, so this is I think this is what you call a 4-aspect signal. You'll notice it's got 4 lights. So one is green, that's all clear. These two, they are yellow lights. So 2 of those on would mean that the next signal is going to be a single yellow. Single yellow is the next one is going to be a red, which is obviously danger, do not pass. So yeah, that's very quick terms, layman's terms, or a quick explanation anyway. So I hope that answers some of your questions. But don't be afraid to ask any more, and I'll try to help out, or answer them at least. So yeah, pay attention to between the tracks there, and that's AWS. If the signal was not clear, if it was yellow or red, then you'd get a hard beep, a hard tone. I'm not sure we're going to get that anytime soon. No problem. That's the tone we would get from a non-standard, from a caution signal. That's the word. And this AWS sunflower is lit until it is reset by a clear signal. Going through, I think this is Starcross. Very spacey name for a very unspacey platform station. But I think it was Starcross, so there we go. I believe over there is Exmouth. You can get a train down this line through Exeter St David's to Exmouth. Load stutter. I don't believe this particular Class 50 I'm driving has survived into preservation, which is a shame, because they're really quite nice trains, locomotives. In fact, I'd hazard to say that this was the first diesel locomotive that I really knew and fell in love with, and that's thanks to Microsoft's Train Simulator. We're playing Railworks now. Descendant of Railworks, anyway. Let's see if I can get a nice screenshot out of this. Aha, we're going up and towards another 75-mile-an-hour limit. We won't have to do much slowing down. Just a slight brake application, and we'll slow down to 75 miles an hour. Pretty sharpish. In fact, we can let off the brakes now, we're losing speed slowly. Makes it look a lot faster than it really is, but you get rid of that, you can't cover it up. Pretend that isn't there, and really we're not losing that much speed. Ah, there's a yellow signal. So this is a double yellow, that means 2 block sections ahead are clear, so 1, 2. The next one will only mean that the next block section is clear, and that the next signal after that will be a red danger signal. Yeah. Flat Pepsi, lovely. There's also Intercity 125 high-speed train. Might do a stream in one of those at some point, because I do love the HST. Oh, and there's a Fast City one there too. 2 of them. There's our replacement driver right there. So I need to make sure I stop more or less right next to him, because he won't be happy if I overshoot him or make him walk. No, he won't. He's just an asset. But let's pretend that he won't be happy. That's Dave, and Dave is a cranky twat. Open the door. And actually, he doesn't have to walk very far. And there we go. That's the scenario complete. Ah, Paxman Valenta engine. Why did you have to be replaced with those bloody MTUs? Right. Speeding once. That's actually quite good. I only sped once and it was 16 and a 15. Or something like that. Very, very slow speeding. Oh, do I want to do quick drive? No, I don't. Wow. Yeah, it's 20 past 10. I had intended to not really do much of this. It was just meant to be well, not a one-time thing, but certainly very, oh, what's the word? Yeah, it's just a quick thing to do, really. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, if you enjoyed it, do let me know if you want to see more. occasional streams on Train Simulator, maybe even F1 2020 or something else. I did recently get Jurassic World Evolution for, what was it, 90% off on the Steam sale. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll change the title of this video once I've stopped streaming, and it will have a different name. I'm not even sure if I'm making any sense anymore. Oh, there's 4 people watching now. Oh, that's incredible. I'm so popular. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know how to say goodbye very well. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. It's quite late, and if I keep talking, I'll keep everyone in the house awake. So I've got to call it here. But yeah, as I keep saying, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again another time soon. Thanks very much. See you now. Goodbye.